My name is Nicole Tolle, and we are in Fountain, Colorado at Clear Springs Ranch. My husband and I run a hay farm, and I professionally train horses and have for 30 years. We're implants from Kentucky, but my husband has been here since 2006, and I came in 2011. And we've built a nice hay business here in the South Fountain area. Being a professional in agriculture is a very exciting life to have. It has its ups and downs, and Mother Nature, or the weather, she controls everything you do. But an amazing experience being involved in this for your lifetime, being so connected to the land, to animals, how they interact, but to see my students and my clients get to enjoy the country and the animals, the horses in particular for me, at the professional level, and seeing them learn and understand the value of it is irreplaceable. I wouldn't trade it. Agriculture requires a very strong work ethic, and being a woman in agriculture, you just look for the niche where you want to pursue your goals. And seeing young women come up and think that they would like to be a part of agriculture, whether it's going into horses or any other avenue, you just need to be prepared for the work that's involved, but it is also very rewarding because often your only challenge, but your largest challenge, is the environment itself, and knowing that as the world evolves, that it becomes more of a challenge of educating the public to know what you do and the work that's required in what you do to bring the animals or the land itself to them as well. In Colorado, you're always dealing with the weather because it changes very erratically, but the largest challenge in Colorado is the water. Because the population has increased so dramatically in the last 5 years here, and going on a little bit longer than that, water has become the most sought after commodity. And so needing water for animals and for growing crops that feed other people's animals and feed people, I'm going to say that water, for sure, is our #1 challenge, and that people need to understand that you need to have local agriculture in order to feed your families and to have recreation for your families throughout the agriculture community. And so I would just encourage everyone to be patient and to be aware that everybody needs water, but especially your agriculture community, in order to sustain you. Being a woman in the horse business, in many ways, it can be a man's world, but you always have to focus on your strengths, man or woman. But as a woman, you kind of need to prove yourself. You have to work a little bit harder, maybe a little bit longer, maybe more hours in your week. But I think I know what I've brought to the table, and I know what other women have brought to the table, is sometimes a little more compassionate view for animals. Not that men aren't, but women have a little softer touch sometimes with animals, and we tend to be more teacher-like. Well, just like I have a writing lesson program, and I'm bringing more students up and nurturing those students through the program to teach them what I do and the skill set required. So I think we, in many ways, can be the teachers, can have the softer touch, and sometimes we approach things in a little different direction than men just because of the way we're made. And I think it's a great complement between the two that make all of us successful.